Entering warning pop-up. Upgrade code. You have two options. Ready to advance is selected. Top play season game is selected. Top play season game is selected. Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering, searching pop-up, searching for notification. KCSHOCKR has joined the select away team. Ready. Edit unit. Ready. And helmet option is set. Uniform name. Edit unit. Ready. Uniform. Socks option is set to black socks. Team set. And defend 4 mult 4 effect power crunch spread pro style selected. Ready. Ready. Away team selection Ohio State Buckeyes.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
The Trojans will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Options on. There are 3 categories. We have 9 options. Cover 3.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Looking for space. It's Peoples. Gets away from one. Finds some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to
defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Got his man on the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone, it's picked off.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Jordan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who's going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, middle of the season. You can finish strong. Now we're not just talking.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options to be selected.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Back to throw. It's Fowler. Caught near the sideline, it's gained.
Entering play call.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. He made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Looking to fire. He's got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Max protect.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
Option is set to be even cover 3, but Tempadu.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get concerned or play it safe.
Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering.
Trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Hauls it in. Turning it on. And he'll let it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! When that receiver got free, it was
entering play call. Coach
It's so
suggestions.
nice to have a receiver like this as
categories.
a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Giggle Aggies indeed. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just could bounce any which way whatsoever. The offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
The Trojans are on the move. To the air, it's Fowler. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, I know tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Fired in there, but
entering
incomplete.
play call, bring tight, there are 4 categories. You have 12 options.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
The
Offense changing the play. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Backs protect.
Wants to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Bench switch.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete to the right. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys that usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Entering play call.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
White, tight.
The Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the gun, give on the inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options.
The offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think
touchdown Trojans. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
You have 9 options. Formation, errors, goal. Option is free, cover to drop.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Caught near the sticks. It's Graham. It's a seam wide open. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Spread.
off the play fake on first down. Here comes the heat. Sails one into the middle. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Formation.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Page, play, formation, option is set to tight 9 plays. Tight, there are 2 categories. You have 9 options.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That's it, 5. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football.
Entering
and picking
play
up
call,
big yardage on the return. What a play there.
One Robert Chris.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Steps away to find some room. Fires into the end zone. Wide out trying to get it in. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
There are 2 categories. You have 9 options. Goals are selected.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this
Entering play
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Trying play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
They'll go to the ground. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Fowler. The throw to the outside is complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Gaines. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, what a game this guy's been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Gaines. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
And the Trojans started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Gaines. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down to 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. Looking to pass. It's Fowler. Quick completion on the out. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, that completion now sets up a critical 3rd down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team, is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently, and he's going to have to do it when the defense knows he's about to throw it. And that's exactly the situation right here. 3rd down in the red zone. The quarterback has got to step up on this next play.
Short cross.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Touchdown, USC! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Attempt to try.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the great Boise State-Fresno State rivalry is in the books. Here's how it all went down. Boise State was able to come away with the win as they have so many times before in southwestern Idaho, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing is easy in college football. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Mountain West, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Gets it out fast. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the first down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
icons. Spread.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Peoples. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground.
Coach suggestions. Howard, please punt.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Looking left. And they can't make the connection.
Entering play call.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they turn it into a defensive score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Entering play call.
Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. CMHD and goal is selected.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gaines.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll go up top on second and short. On target to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Coach suggestions.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Got his man downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Here's a heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Gaines. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Coach suggestions.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Audible.
right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
Entering play call.
That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Options. Double post is selected. Entering post screen, you have 5 options.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Categories. You have 12 options.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Concept. Play action screen. Florida Southeast screen. RPO alert screen.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Entering play
and for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Lee, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Fires to the big fella. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
Play call.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
A strike downfield, and he was off to the races. Finally tipped up at the 36.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Just outside the red zone, as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They just keep firing. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
46.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is,
they get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, the offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
To the air, it's St. Clair. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Here's the pressure. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
There are 8 categories. You have 12
this Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets to the 40, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Quick handoff. Oh, he's got a chance. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Coach suggestions.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
They'll ride the hot hand. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
Entering inside zone. Flood.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
There are 8 categories.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And he missed it. No good.
Entering 46.
Well, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Option is
Missed field goal, still down by 24. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. First and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. There he goes. Touchdown Buckeyes. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Categories. You have well options. Wide zone WK is selected.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line.
Max protect.
He'll try the left side. Navigates that massive bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's got 2. They go right back to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Pulls it in. It's Lions.
Entering play call.
And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter.
Options,
plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here we go. Here we go. Leaves it with the running back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
The offense has lost the element of surprise here, right? Fourth quarter, they're trailing by a lot. They're trying to go 4 verticals, but the defense knows it's coming, and they do a nice job in the back end making sure that falls incomplete.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Cover 3
Great
selected.
place to start for this offense. On the ground, it's Peoples. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
There, you have
offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line.
46 Nicholas.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Coming out with it, it's Griffin. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Formation, I-4, strong, weak, slot, slants.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll try the run. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Entering AHB.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Formation, strong. Option is set to wing 12 place. Wing, you have 12. Counter weak. Curls. X slant.
The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Sticks it in his belly. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Wing, zone split, post shot. Pa MTN, H, Pa MTN power.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Fullback's got it. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches, and they didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They get him stopped at a 3-2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Well, I think these guys have gone completely mental. They have lost their minds. The punt team is on the field, and they're in the red zone. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Throws to the wideout. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the...
Breaks into the open. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. They've got the screen set up. Turns it on in midfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that exposed.
You have 15 options.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's St. Clair. Finds his tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop it just a bit short.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And under critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Graham.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
Grab near the sticks, it's Porter. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Entering slant.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Makes the grab. It's Porter. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around. And now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Vertical hook out.
They'll leave it with the lone back. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over.
Entering puzzle on a home screen, you have 3 options. Stats is selected. View highlights. Entering highlights screen. Generic list item. Generic list item. Generic list item. Generic list item. Enter stats. Entering stats screen. Entering return to hub. Entering error pop-up. This game session is full. Okay. Entering home screen. Home, you have load accept invite. Entering selected UNR26 Dynasty online save John Robinson. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Members, you have 32 options. Wiki 0. AHOODB26 carrots. Invite users. Surgical Save. CFB team schedule. Scores / team schedule. And week 6. Week 7. Week 8, week 9. Entering members, actions, you have 4 members, you have 30 actions, you have 4 options. Members, you have 30 CFP scores / schedules. Entering scores ACC. Entering Force Missouri win. And Force Missouri. Away game 67-5. Away game 32. Entering actions pop-ups. Away. Enter. Force Notre Dame win. Away game 93-0 Zulu Cernoni. Big 12. Away team Wando. Away game 43-0 Iowa. Away game 68-0 Nebraska User League. Away game 74-0 Northern Illinois U. Big 10. Away game 83. Away team 130. Away game 78 Sec. Away game 34-0 Georgia User League. Away game 82-0 Ole Miss User League. Entering Force Auburn. Away game 80. Away team 6-0 Arkansas User League. Entering Dynasty Hub screens. Members actions. Recruiting is selected. You have 5 options. Entering overview screen. Transfer portal. My school. Top classes. Team rank 4.